Hey, if you're watching this right now, I want to ask you something simple but important. When was the last time you just paused? Not because someone told you to, not because your body gave out and forced you, but because you chose to pause. For you. Right now, I don't want you to click away. Don't skip this. I'm not here to sell you a morning routine or a 5-step hustle formula to optimize your life. I'm here because I think, deep down, you're tired. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You've been running on fumes, and no one seems to notice because you're still smiling, still producing, still showing up. But I see it, and I want you to hear something that might just change how you live. The world has convinced you that success comes from nonstop movement, from always being on, from replying fast, thinking fast, living fast. But you weren't made for speed. You were made for depth, presence, peace. What you truly need isn't another motivational video telling you to push harder. What you need is permission. Permission to breathe, to stop, to be, to listen to what your body has been whispering for weeks now. I'm tired. And not just tired in the I need a coffee kind of way. Tired in the I don't know who I am anymore kind of way. The I forgot what it feels like to just be happy kind of way. We've misunderstood rest. We've been taught it's a reward, something you earn after the work is done. But real rest isn't a treat. It's a necessity. It's the reset button for your entire nervous system. Rest isn't what you do once you've finished your to-do list. It's what allows you to keep living with purpose, clarity, and strength. Rest is more than sleep. It's saying, I'm allowed to pause, even if things aren't perfect. It's reclaiming your peace from a world that monetizes your attention and glorifies your exhaustion. Rest isn't weakness. It's wisdom in action. It's choosing to live in alignment, not in constant emergency mode. The modern world doesn't reward rest. It rewards productivity at any cost. We're praised for staying up late, skipping meals, answering emails at midnight, never missing a beat. We wear our burnout like a badge of honor, thinking it proves we care, that we're strong, that we're valuable. But here's the truth. This isn't strength, it's self-neglect. We've confused being on all the time with being worthy. And because of that, we no longer know how to truly rest. We scroll endlessly on our phones and call it relaxing. We binge-watch shows we don't enjoy, eat meals we barely taste, multitask even while brushing our teeth. We are surrounded by noise and yet deeply disconnected from ourselves, from our peace, from stillness. Most of us aren't resting. We're sedating. And there's a cost to that. When you ignore the need for real rest, your whole life suffers. Your decisions become reactive, not wise. Your relationships get strained. Snapping at loved ones for small things, forgetting important moments, zoning out while people talk. Your creativity dries up. Your sleep doesn't feel like sleep. You wake up tired, your brain clouded, your heart heavy, and worst of all, you start losing touch with yourself. You forget what brings you joy. You stop dreaming. You stop feeling. Life turns into a checklist, and even your victories feel hollow. This is what burnout steals from us. Not just energy, but identity. And the world doesn't warn you when you're approaching the cliff. It just keeps clapping as you run toward the edge. Real rest doesn't require a beach vacation or an empty schedule. It begins with intention. You don't wait until you collapse to take care of your soul. You build rest into your life the way you build meals into your day. Consistently, deliberately, unapologetically. Start small. 5 minutes in silence before your day begins. No music, no phone, just your breath and your thoughts. Let that be your anchor. Eat one meal a day without a screen in front of you. Walk without a podcast in your ears. Sit under a tree and let your nervous system know, we're safe now. Say no, without guilt, to things that drain you. Protect your peace like it's the most valuable currency in the world, because it is. You'll find that when you rest deeply, the quality of your work improves, your thoughts sharpen, your emotions stabilize. Life feels less like a battle and more like a rhythm. You begin to move through your days with clarity instead of chaos. Here's what I want you to remember. You are not a machine. You are not a checklist. You are not a content factory or a productivity robot. You are a living, breathing, feeling human being, and you have limits. Honoring those limits doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. The most powerful version of you isn't the overworked, overstimulated version running on caffeine and adrenaline. It's the version that knows when to pause. The one that says, "Not now," without shame. The one that rests fully and rises stronger. That version of you is grounded, focused, unshakable, and yes, even dangerous. Because a rested person is dangerous to burnout, dangerous to fear, dangerous to everything that told them their worth depended on how much they produce. So go rest, not as an escape, but as a return. Return to your breath, return to your clarity, return to your power. Because the world doesn't need more exhausted achievers. It needs fully alive human beings.